Hey there, let's talk about something that might make you a little uncomfortable, but trust me, it's worth it. We're diving into the world of savings goals by age. Look, no one gets this stuff perfectly. But if you're in your 20s, 30s, or even your 40s, it's not too late to get back on track. Let's break it down simply, no fluff. First off, why do age-based saving goals even matter? Most people don't realize it, but having savings targets for each decade of your life gives you a powerful roadmap for financial freedom. It's like having a GPS for your money, showing you exactly where you need to be at each pit stop on your journey to retirement. Now, let's start with your 20s and 30s. By the time you hit 30, you want to aim to have your annual salary saved up. So if you're making $40,000 a year, you should have at least $40,000 tucked away. I know it sounds like a lot, but here's the thing, time is your biggest asset. And every dollar you save now is buying you freedom later. Moving on to your 40s and 50s, this is where things start to ramp up. By 40, you're looking at a target of 3 times your salary. So if you're earning $60,000, you want about $180,000 saved. By 50, we're aiming for 6 times your salary. These benchmarks aren't just random numbers, they're designed to set you up for a stress-free retirement. Think about it. Do you want to be 65 and worried about every penny, or do you want to be sipping margaritas on a beach somewhere? Now, here's the real kicker, the power of starting early. Starting small in your 20s, even just $100 a month can turn into 6 figures thanks to the magic of compound interest. It's like planting a tiny seed that grows into a money tree. The earlier you plant that seed, the bigger your tree will be when you need it. But what if you're behind? Maybe you're reading this and thinking, well, I'm screwed. Hold up. It's okay, most people are in the same boat. The goal isn't to feel guilt, it's to start now. The earlier you act, the easier it gets. Remember, it's not about where you should have been, it's about where you're going. Let's break it down decade by decade. In your 20s, focus on building good habits. Start that emergency fund. Contribute to your 401k if your employer offers one, especially if there's a match. That's free money, folks. Even if you can only save 5% of your income, that's a start. The key is consistency. In your 30s, it's time to kick it up a notch. If you haven't hit that 1 times your salary mark yet, don't panic. Instead, look for ways to increase your savings rate. Maybe it's negotiating a raise, cutting back on some expenses, or starting a side hustle. This is also a great time to start thinking about long-term investments if you haven't already. Your 40s are your power-saving years. If you're not at 3 times your salary saved, it's time to get aggressive. Look at your budget with a magnifying glass. Are there any expenses you can cut? Any debts you can pay off to free up more cash for savings? This is also a good time to consider talking to a financial advisor to make sure you're on the right track. By your 50s, retirement is no longer a distant concept, it's just around the corner. If you're not at 6 times your salary, it's time for some serious catch-up contributions. Max out your 401k and IRA if you can. Consider downsizing or making other lifestyle changes to boost your savings rate. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but I've got student loans, rent that's through the roof, and credit card debt that's giving me nightmares. I hear you. These savings goals might seem impossible when you're juggling all of that. But here's the thing, every little bit counts. Even if you can't hit these exact targets, having them as a North Star can help guide your financial decisions. Start by tackling high-interest debt first. Then focus on building that emergency fund. Once you've got those basics covered, you can start working towards these bigger savings goals. Remember, personal finance is just that, personal. Your journey might look different from someone else's, and that's okay. The most important thing is to start today, right now. Because the longer you wait, the harder it gets. And trust me, your future self will thank you. Imagine being 65 and knowing you've got enough saved to live comfortably, travel, spoil your grandkids, or whatever it is that makes you happy. That peace of mind is priceless. So here's your action plan. First, figure out where you stand right now. How much have you saved compared to your annual salary? Don't judge yourself, this is just information. Next, set a goal for where you want to be in 5 years. Make it challenging but achievable. Then break that down into monthly or even weekly savings targets. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Maybe you can't save $500 a month right now, but you can do $50. Start there. As you get raises or pay off debts, increase that amount. Before you know it, you'll be hitting those age-based targets and feeling like a financial rock star. Look, at the end of the day, these savings goals are about giving yourself options. The more you save now, the more freedom you'll have later. Freedom to choose when you retire, how you spend your time, and how you live your life. And isn't that what we're all working for? If this helped you feel more in control of your money, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Thrives and Finance. And hey, drop a comment with your age and savings goal. Let's build this journey together. Because when it comes to financial freedom, we're all in this together. Now go out there and start saving. Your future self is counting on you.